So like I said, if you have taken this path of meditation, you are really blessed. And you must do everything to push that through. Don't let it go. I have many people, especially coming in the other group, that have come at very difficult times in their life, when they've lost a job, when they've lost a family member, when they've lost something very precious in their life, and they've gone through something very difficult. And the meditation pulls them back to the center. But as soon as they are centered and they've found the job, or they've gotten over the grief, they think life is fine. I don't need the meditation. It's a waste of my time. If I don't have Skandar Shashti Puja, if I don't have evening drinking with my buddies, if I don't have happy hour, if I'm not going on vacation, if I have absolutely nothing to do, then I'll go. Which means you're really putting yourself last. You're putting yourself last. And it's really important to follow the whole path. Because it's not saying that, I'll do the meditation once a week, but I'm not going to do the breathing. And I really don't have time to watch videos and read any books. So you're getting only 1/10 of what you should be getting. Because it's not one, it's all three. I keep saying that. It's not just one thing. It's not just that you meditate and that you don't apply the knowledge in your life and you don't do the breathing. It's not going to work. The breathing prepares you for the meditation. It sets the stage for the meditation. Right? It's the curtain opening. It just makes that curtain open. The meditation is the piece. This is actually the drama that's happening. So you cannot do one without the other. You see, this is extremely important. I don't know how to stress it to you that it's a three-pronged attack. It's a trishulam. It's a trident. It's not one. It's all three. They combine with each other in a way that you can't understand. The breathing releases your toxins. It releases the accumulated stress. Therefore, when you do the meditation, then it's much calmer. And once you have meditated, the knowledge that was just a collection of words, of something someone is saying, becomes so much more applicable. Now you ask someone who's not doing meditation to think of someone else when they're going through a difficult time. Say that you're missing a job, but think of a person who's suffering from cancer, They'll think that you're an idiot. It's like, whoever's suffering from cancer, that's their problem. This is mine. Who can tell me that I'm not suffering? That my suffering is not the biggest, is not the greatest. But the meditator can see things globally. Doesn't think that it's just me, it's just I, this human being in this form. The meditator looks at all humanity as the same form. So, how we're so tied down that it's me, I'm Kanchana, I'm a female, I'm a human being. But more than that, I'm a female. So I have a lot of female problems. And I relate to the world as male and female. We all do. To break out of that, to think of the world as just humans, makes relationships so much richer. Just imagine, if you did not have expectations of your spouse as belonging to another gender, that you accepted your spouse as just another human being, how would that change your relationship? Continually we're doing this. Meditation brings you to a place where you recognize that something within you is Godified. That presence, that being, that God, whatever you want to call it. I mean, Eckhart Tolle calls it being, you call it God, someone calls it Allah, someone calls it Jesus, whatever you want to call it, consciousness, Brahman. That feeling that comes in within you just for a second, just for that glimpse. And you don't even see it during meditation. You examine the person you are now and the person you were 2 years ago. Tell me, honestly tell me, have you moved forward?
I have actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Certainly, yeah.
There is a huge difference. This happens, this realization comes much later. Now, the problem is, everybody is trying to be very successful in this world. Trying to, do everything. But trust me, there is only one thing that you have to do, is to sink inward. That is the only reason we were born on this earth. This is the only reason. And the more you sink inward, the more success you're going to find in this world. For one, your attitude is going to change. Your attitude is going to change. And when you have no fears, because meditation removes fear, it erases your fear. Because you feel the presence of divine consciousness, and you feel that it is all within you. The power is yours. So where is the fear? The fear dissipates slowly by slowly. You address each one of your fears during the meditation. That's why it is important every 3 to 4 months to do that day of deep meditations and breathing. Because it is those, you're not doing it, you're coming here for what? 20 minutes, we're doing one little breathing thing, some 20 minutes of meditation gone. The rest of the week, everyone has forgotten. Then Tuesday morning, till Lalita says meditation, where nobody remembers that it's time to do it. That is not often enough. If you're eating every day, if you're brushing every day, these 3 things have to be done every day. You have to do the breathing. And I've made it so simple that the pranayam is only 10 minutes. 10 minutes of your time. That's not a lot. I mean, just imagine if you went on Facebook for 10 minutes less. How much more you'll gain. Do it, trust me. It really helps you. Because we are all fighting against our samskaras. We're fighting against our natural conditioning. We're fighting against adversity in this world. Right? We're trying to embrace the storm that's outside. And only if there is a calm within can you go out into the storm. Breathing, meditation, knowledge. Breathing, meditation, knowledge. It is a symbiosis of all 3. It is a combination. It has a coming together of all 3. I had the power of now on the train with me when I was going the second book. And I told Lavanya, it talks about enlightenment. And I read 3 pages to her. And she looked at me and she says, Mom, I just can't understand a word of what you're saying. And I smiled because I know that, Rajiv read it to me 7, 8 years ago. And I felt the same thing. Like I can't understand a word of what you're saying. I felt that way. How is it that it's all become crystal clear to me? How is it that it's just like a revelation? So that is the whole thing. It's like enlightenment is not some light bulbs going off in your head. It is just when you are sink in and are very centered and comfortable with yourself, and you feel that sense of being part of this whole consciousness, this whole humanity. That is enlightenment. It's a very simple process. There's nothing much to learn. Once you know what you know, you won't need any help. But you have to follow the path. This path has not been laid out by me. It has been laid out thousands and thousands of years ago by the sages. And it has been made available in this generation to normal people. It used to be a very exclusive path that only people that were in that mindset left everything and went and sat in a cave and meditated and got the knowledge from the guru, served the guru. Now they're bringing it to your living room. They're bringing it into your homes. You can live this life as fruitfully as possible by including this in your life. How easy is that? The total time invested will be half an hour to 45 minutes in a day. That is not a lot to ask. You spend 30 minutes watching a show about some dysfunctional family. There's not one show on TV. That is a functional family, right? We're all watching shows about dysfunctional families. Look at the message that's coming through. That there is dysfunction everywhere. That this dysfunction is okay. Right?
Sure. Yeah, less dysfunction.
Right. I'm saying give yourself this 40 minutes for yourself. You gotta do it.
Start with twice a week, then 3 times a week. Every day is good, but
you only have
at least 4 or 5 times a week.
That's too much to think of. There is only today.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it today. Then tomorrow you do it today. Then the next day you do it today. You do it only today, only for today. Just make a commitment for today. I'm not asking you for tomorrow or 2 days a week or 5 days a week. It's too much to think. It becomes a huge burden. That's why you say, every day I have to do it.
Just today.
Just today. Just do it today. And this is how even addictions are broken. It's too much to think that for the rest of my life I cannot smoke a cigarette. For the rest of my life I can't have a drink. Rest of my life I have to be drug free. Oh my God, I can't do that. How about today? Just for today, please, God, whoever you are, just give me the strength and the courage and the faith to do it today, and my heart will be filled with gratitude for this day. I mean, whichever way you look at it, it's always faith, courage, gratitude. It comes together. Just today, let me do it. And then tomorrow we'll see. And then you think about what I said. Tomorrow morning you say, Kanchana asked me to just do it for today. Let me do it today. So do me a favor, just do it today. Do it today. It will make a difference in your life. Everything else will flow into your life. Everything, I guarantee it. Everything else will flow. If you just, today you do the breathing, today you do the meditation, today you practice the knowledge. We listen to the knowledge. And my daughter was saying, Mom, why do we have to listen? Because we forget. We forget. You see messages in the morning, which is wonderful. I like that you all are posting things on Facebook, these one-liners. That is great. But the beauty of the knowledge is to be in a situation that is stressful and then have the awareness and then be able to apply the knowledge. Just this moment, give me courage. I'll go through this moment, I'll be fine. Faith, courage and gratitude. Faith. Why do we keep repeating these messages? Happiness is your birthright. Why do we say it? Because you hear it often enough, you will recall it. You will recall it at a time. That's why knowledge is important. I mean, I don't go to sleep without reading a message. I can either read it out of a book or I'll watch a video. I watch long videos. I watch like 20 minutes, but I may not watch all 20 minutes. I'll watch 10 minutes and then 10 minutes and then 10 minutes. It's okay. 10 minutes before you sleep, last thing at night, watch a video, read a book, and then go to sleep. Then go to sleep. Your first thought in the morning won't be, oh my God, I have to get through this meeting today. Your first thought will be, wow, today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be great. Your children have a natural enthusiasm, but life sucks it out of you because you stay in your mind and you don't have these tools. Imagine if we gave our children these tools so early in life. How seamless would their lives be? No problems at all. No relationship problems. No facing. They would face stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that if you meditate, you won't have problems, but problems tend to become challenges, when you're doing all these things. So think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. I'm coming week after week after week. For 2 years we've been doing this. And if you're not meditating daily and if you're not doing the breathing daily, you're doing a great disservice to yourself. I can only show you the way. I cannot make you do it. So consider this a meditation whip class. This is the best I can do.